Hey, how's it going there? Your old pal Jim, Super Picker Flipping Duo. We are working in the workshop today. Ashley's over there prepping our huge thrift haul from this week. Going through some games, cleaning up some toys and other things to take pictures. We've already got some stuff listed and sold, actually. But I'm going to be working on cleaning up some battery corrosion to see if I can save some toys from this thrift haul and thrift hauls in the past. Just some stuff that we've kind of thrown in a bin and just never really got to. So we're going to get to it today. And I'll show you how to save some toys that can be saved and some toys can't be saved. So we're going to try to save them all though. So let's learn how to do that.
Come on, really?
Alright, so these are all the tools that we use when we're dealing with corrosion. Not 100% of the time, right? So 100% of the time, sorry about my thumb, we are using vinegar. We got a little cup of vinegar here. We're using Q-tips. Just about all the time. We use the toothbrush quite a bit to scrub out some of the corrosion between the coils. We use toothpicks to get into the tough to reach spots, and we use a soft brush like this cosmetics brush that we got from a pallet just to kind of brush away any dusty like a pre-treatment if we need to. So that's what we use to kind of deal with corrosion or any dirty battery compartments, things like that. So the first guy we're going to deal with is this Fisher-Price Frankie. He does have a bit of corrosion here. Just a very little bit. It's not really picking up, but right on this is actually rusted out just a little bit, and we sold the Pampered Chef thing. We got some corrosion up here too. So all three batteries corroded. So we're gonna work on this. Let me angle my camera just a little bit better. Alright, I think that'll work better. Okay, so all we're gonna do is just dip a Q-tip. You don't want to pour the vinegar directly into the toy or whatever your battery compartment you're working with, and we're just gonna apply it. You may have to be kind of liberal, and it is foaming, and we just sold a Game of Life. So sales are coming in, and we're gonna let that foam a bit. You do want to apply it as well as you can. This one, and we're just gonna, since there was corrosion on all three, just take care of any extra. That one's gonna need the most, I think. Right in there. And as long as you can see it foaming, then the vinegar is working its way through the corrosion. And a good bit of it just came off. So that actually looks like it's pretty clean. We'll just take a toothbrush to that and just make sure, like, if you can get behind as best as you can, just to work it all the way down, maybe push on the end of the coils. That usually does the trick to get it all the way down. And there's some corrosion on the end here. Sorry about my hand. I'm trying to angle it so that you can kind of see, but I'm just working the Q-tip in and around the battery compartment, feeling for any bumpiness. Those are corrosive giblets, however you want to pronounce that. And as you can see, the Q-tip is pretty well yellowed, so it's doing its job. Just clean it up on the outside a bit, even though that's not affecting anything. Then you do want to get a paper towel, which I do not have at the moment, and clean that up. So, alright. And we just want to dry it off, and that's really it. Now it is going to smell like vinegar. Yep. So we'll let this air dry, of course. And we do have one of these listed, so it's not like it's waiting to list. So there's no rush. And it does look pretty clean. We'll test it out right now. Throw some batteries in. See how it goes. Where's the power to this thing? Is it right up front? Yeah.
Yellow square.
And now it works.
Frankie B, let go.
It works great. All right, shut up. Now, the other thing you want to check, let's pull the batteries out. I just use a small screwdriver just to help me get the batteries out, because I'm a nail biter. And one thing you want to check when you're dealing with corrosion is the lid. Just make sure there's no yuckies in there. And we're looking pretty clean. This is where I would just take a brush just to kind of go through. Here's the big end. And just clean anything out. If you can avoid vinegar, this is where I would avoid it unless there's something really stuck on there. But we're all clean. And that's it. He is now good to go. So we'll screw the lid back on there just so we don't lose it. We've already got a Frankie listed, so we'll just set him to the side. And let's take a look at this Wheel of Fortune slots by, is this Tiger? Yep, Tiger Electronics. The lid is somewhere in here. I gotta find it. Here it is. Okay, so that's the lid. The lid looks okay. We'll probably have to clean that up a little bit, but there is some pretty extensive corrosion on this one here. Here and here, a little bit here and here. And it goes, let's see if I can zoom in. There you go. And it does go all the way back to the back plate there, as you can see. So we're going to take care of that. I think that is salvageable. So let's zoom it back out and work on this. So again, let's see if I can't zoom in a little bit more. We're going to take, again, Q-tip. We're going to have to be a little more liberal with this, and we'll probably have to get a toothbrush. You can actually hear it sizzle when you get it on there. It's starting to puddle down there. So the vinegar is just working its way through the corrosion. The back is already pretty much cleaned off. Let's work on this guy here. I am going to have to get some of the excess is going to the other side already, which is fine. We just don't want it to drip into the game itself. But if it does drip into the game itself, that's it shouldn't hurt anything internally. Gonna squeeze that coil down. Let it really get in there and work its way in. Okay, so I do see a little bit in there still, so let's dry it up just to get some of the excess out. Feeling good about that one. Yeah, still some there. Oh, huge chunk just fell right off of it. Okay. So there's still some there. We're going to take the Q-tip again and just apply a bit more, just so we can then get our toothbrush out and scrub a bit. And I'm going to have to get some more on this one. Sorry, I've got to tilt at a certain angle to keep the vinegar on this side, so. Okay, get our toothbrush and just kind of force some of that out. This has got a big chunk that's not budging. So that's where the toothpick comes in. This side is already, that's clean, that's clean. So we'll dry it up. Sorry if this is really close and nauseating for you, but yeah, just wanted to do a video on how to do this, and I think it might be helpful for some folks. Oh, it broke the tip right off my, man, that's on there pretty good. We got a little bit off. This side's not too bad. All right, let's see if that'll work. And we'll stick some batteries in. See if we salvaged enough. We did. It's working. No. I don't know if you can see it going, but it is working. this sound is... There it goes. So the wheel's okay. The wheel is not spinning. So all of this, and it doesn't even work properly because the wheel doesn't spin. So we can list it with a non-spinning wheel, and somebody can take it apart and get it to work, or maybe I'll get in there and see if I can get the wheel to spin, because this is like a $40 electronic game. So now this has a bit of corrosion on it here. We're just gonna take our Q-tip that we've already used, just give it a once over, and that's it. So guys, this is how I deal with corrosion. Hopefully it's not, this video comes out okay. I haven't really been looking at the screen a whole lot, but if this helps you guys, give us a like. Comment below. Tell me what you think of this this type of video, and we'll do more as we come up with ways to help you guys save your products that you buy, that you maybe overlooked something or took a chance on something and you need to salvage an item to make a sale. Like, comment, subscribe, all that happy horse shit. We will catch you next time.